Good morning, New York. It is the 18th of October, Wednesday, and we have no major news this morning. But building permits was at 8:30 a.m. We've got FOMC at 12. FOMC members speaking at 12, and another FOMC speaker at 3:15 p.m. New York time. But nothing crazy. Obviously, still got the war in Israel going on. We look at this from a daily perspective. At the moment, we can see that we have dropped out of this bearish pennant flag kind of action here. We dropped out of that on Thursday last week with that big push to the downside. Now I've pulled back, okay, all the way to that area of supply here. Okay, really strong area of supply here through 34,000-ish. Okay, and now we're rejecting that area of supply. We see we kicked back over here, went bearish on the ribbon on the daily, and we are in an area here where we have demand sitting here right now. So we are waiting for price to come back down to the downside at the moment. Sorry about that, there's a noise in the background. So at the moment it looks like we're rejecting off this area of supply, and we might be pushing to the downside here. Otherwise it's going to hold and push through here up to this area of supply, okay, up here at 34,913. So we might get a break and continue up there, but this is a strong area of supply that we're dealing with at the moment, 34,100. On the 30-minute time frame, using the 50 EMA, we see that we have an area of demand here, okay, and that is going to be a possible area where we get a pull back to and another nice push up. Like yesterday, we had a really nice push to the upside yesterday coming into the open, and we're kind of coming into the same kind of movement here on the 30-minute. We're flat on the ribbon on the 30-minute, okay, pretty flat on the 30-minute, and you know, it looks nice that we might get a pullback down to this area of demand here, something like this, you know, in the next half an hour, and then like another push to the upside, okay. Otherwise we're going to have a supply up here where we can look at shorting supply in this area here, okay, and we see that, like, because we're in an uptrend, it tends to push just a little bit higher than supply. So I would be looking to, you know, have our short area up in this area here, but I'm very happy to have the program switch on in this zone here and then kick in once it reaches this area up here if it was to push to new highs, okay. But really what I'm looking at, if we continue, even though the daily looks like it's selling off in this area, we see that we've kind of sold off all day. I expect there to be some nice bullishness in this area today, even though we had this spinning top, daily spinning top yesterday. I expect there to be some bullishness today, so we'll get a little kick to the upside, and that's going to look like, you know, as we come into 9 a.m. here, you know, maybe another kick to the upside. So this demand zone was just hit earlier, okay, but it's pretty flat here on the river. There's no major news, so I'm going to be interested to see what happens. And maybe we get a nice little kick down here, continuation of push to the downside, and then upside action like that. This is the area where I will be putting the bot to be able to be executed on, okay, in this area here, allowing it to turn on in this area, okay. So this is what we're looking for, a nice mean reversion set up possibly for today. If it continues grinding very hard to the downside, we'll see what happens there, but you know, we still are in an uptrend, and the the ribbon seems pretty flat to us on the 2-minute as well, as the 30-minute. Okay, let's take the right trade, plan accordingly. Yesterday was lovely. We had this buy here. We got in early in this area here, and we had some problems with FTMO, but we got in this area here, pushed the upside, and we took profit exactly up in this area just above supply. So here I'm looking for the same kind of movement and maybe a push up, hopefully to the top of the riverbank as well.